What's up, guys? Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 3. Still going. I'm excited about that. In today's video, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys some packages, a little story time from this morning, and that's it. I'm going to get out of here afterwards and go read, but we'll get into that in a minute. But first, if you're new here, I'm Wil Mikahson. I do videos on fashion, lifestyle, and travel, and around this time of the year, I do Christmas-based videos, Vlogmas, and if any of that interests you, I would love for you to join us here on this channel, and you can do so by clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every single time I load new videos. Next year is my 10-year anniversary here on YouTube, and I could not have gotten this far without you guys, and I can't get to 10K without you either. So make sure that those of you who are watching but not subscribing, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, share the video with your friends, and definitely comment below so it engages a little bit and it could like let the algorithm know like I need to be put higher up on the algorithm. At any rate, in today's video, like I said, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys some more Christmas items that I'll explain as we go through, but I'm gonna share some other items first. If you guys don't know, I am a huge Beyonce fan. I really post more Beyonce stuff on my TikTok page. If you don't follow me, it's at Wil Mikahson at TikTok. I posted a lot of my Beyonce content on there. But as a seasoned member of the Beehive, I spent a lot of money this year on the Cowboy Carter tour. There were some items that she had on her website, 2 bandanas that a lot of people got misprints on them. So this was back in May, June. And I submitted something to Parkwood and shopbeyonce.com and told them, get it right. I got a receipt of my email, but they never did a follow-up. That was in June, July. Well, I got this a couple weeks ago. So November, December, I get a notification that a package came or was being delivered, and when I looked at it, they said that it was my bandanas. So let's see it looks like there's only one in here. Okay, there's 2. So basically on the bandana, it's supposed to read, never ask permission for something that already belongs to you. And the ones that I had said, never ask something permission for already belong, like it was all jacked up. So I could tell right now that already belongs to you, ask for permission for something that already belongs to you. They look good. I'm excited. Thank you, Beyonce. Thank you, Parkwood. Thank you, shop.beyonce.com. So with that out of the way, let's continue still with Beyonce. You guys know my girl, my sis, my good Judy, Lavishly Chi-Chi, who is the fragrance princess. She's killing it here on YouTube. Make sure you go and subscribe to her. She's at like 18K right now. We gotta get her to 20K, guys. So make sure you go follow her, subscribe, comment, engage with her, all that stuff. So early this year we hadn't seen each other since she spent Christmas with my family last year. Again, if you didn't see the vlogs from last Vlogmas, definitely I will try to leave it up on the cards below, or just binge watch last year, right? Because I don't think they got many views. However, last year is the last time I saw her. We keep in touch. We talk on TikTok all the time. We text. But she knew that I was going to one of the Cowboy Carter shows, and we really just kind of like missed communication. I never told her that I was going to other ones, and it all happened so quickly. Me going to the iconic Rain show, and then obviously the epic fail of me going to Vegas for 3 hours and missing the Destiny Child reunion because I had to catch my flight back. But all that happened, and I don't even think she knew that I was going. I think she saw it on my story later, but Beyonce dropped some of her web exclusives literally moments after the concert was over, and I was already up in the air. She was texting me, and I was like messaging her, like, look what was just dropped or whatever. Long story short, she got me 2 t-shirts. She got me the Deja Blue, which we will open. And to those people who were like, oh, grown people shouldn't be wearing a kid on their shirt, like, kick rocks. She got me the Deja Blue web exclusive. The original Deja Blue comes in dark blue. And it has the silhouette of all of our niece. We love our niece, Blue. Definitely an Ivy Leaguer, so she got me that one. And then she got me one of the Vegas web exclusives in gray. And this is the one shirt that I did not get from Las Vegas. And this is what it looks like. and it has the Vegas and neon lights. Mother, it looks amazing. She gave that to me on Thanksgiving because she spent Thanksgiving with my family, and she will also be spending Christmas with my family again. Her fam lives in Florida, and to her mom, if she's watching, hi mom, her family's in Florida. So, you know, as her friend, I feel like it's my duty to make sure that my girl is good and safe and surrounded by love for the holidays. So she will be with us on the holidays. So that is that. Next order of business. Today I have to tell you about work, but I'll tell you the story time later. But I went to Marshall's to return one of my defective ice skates. And I went into the store and I was like, let me just have a look around.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
And when I was in there, I came across another design of the ice skates, but it was very glittery. I saw one in one place, went down another aisle, saw a second set, and I kept thinking, who do I know that would want this? Who could I get this for? But there was no one. I reached out to a couple of people and they're like, nah, not really my thing. And I kept saying, I wish that I had the space to store the two of those and for possibly like a future like sparkly glitter diamonds are forever kind of tree, because they were gorgeous. Anyway, so when I was in there, I was in the checkout line, and you know how they always have the stuff on the ends. And I came across this, and it is a candle. It's a baby candle, and it is the Balsam and Cedar candle. And this one has like that, I forget what kind of wick that's called, but oh my goodness, does it smell like Christmas. And I was so excited because something else I wanted to share with you guys. Just the other day, I picked these up. They are monstrous. 3-wick Balsam and Cedar candles. Oh my goodness. And of course, they're green, but they're fluted just like everything else in our home right now. So these were expensive. When Joey saw me bring these home the other night, he's like, you paid $40 for each of those? And I was like, but they smell good. So I got those two. And also the baby one was $9.99. So $9.99 for the baby one, which will probably sit at the front door. And then the $40 ones we'll use somewhere else in the house. So that is that. Why does this feel like Christmas morning? Next up is some garland that I got from Balsam Hill, which is my dream. You guys, our next Christmas tree in our bedroom, I'm gonna give the bedroom tree that we have now to my mother. And our next tree is gonna be a Balsam Hill tree. I have berry picks last year that I got from them. I have wreath holders that I got from them, which I tried to return and they told me to keep them, $300 worth. And they were like, just keep them. And they're refunding me money. So, but anyway, and so now this year I picked up some more garland. Here's the thing, Joey, because I know you're watching this. Joey asked me the other day, he was like, where's our garland from last year? Because it had red berries on it. Well, newsflash, we have a we have a monochromatic tree this year. So I can't use the red berries in our garland. Mind you, Joey Santa is back. I thought I could find the 3-foot Santa with him in all white, like mine over here, but to no avail. So anyway, trying to stick with the theme, even though he's here, I got some new garland. And the garland that I picked up, it's a Fraser fir. Last year was also a Fraser fir, but it had the red berries in it. And we can't have that. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what the new garland looks like. So like I said, it is the Fraser fir. It's not like Real Touch. I'm sorry. Madison wants to wear my skin. Hello, babe. You want to say hi to the people? Okay, so it is a Fraser fir. It's got like a plasticky feel to it, but when it's opened up, it is just really, really gorgeous. They offer this in 2 options. There's a LED lights that plug in, and then there's the LED battery operated ones. I opted for the non-plug-in ones just because we also, last year, we put some above our cabinets in the kitchen space. So there's no outlets up there. So I definitely wanted to do the battery operated ones. And last year I made the mistake and didn't realize that I got 2 that were 10 feet long. But this year I deliberately made sure that I wanted to mimic what I did last year. This is a 2-pack of garland that is 10 feet long each. And like I said, with the LED lights that are battery operated. So in this box here, do you guys remember Vlogmas Day 1 a couple days ago? And I said that I got all these ice skate ornaments, and it started with me wanting these red ice skate ornaments from the at-home store last year. And I saw them at the at-home store this year, but didn't get them. I may or may not have purchased them along with something else from the at-home store. I just love at-home. I don't know. I mean, I know why. Their prices are good. Their items are good. I'm sorry. I just, do you see that right there? Oh my gosh. This is even better than I thought. I am so excited. And I have no regrets. No regrets whatsoever. In this box here, I purchased 6 sets of the red ice skate ornaments, and guys, they're so good. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. So here's the deal. They're $17 a piece, like for a set. And they had a sale, buy one, get one half off. The math was mathing. So I got 6 of these, okay? Wow, they are beautiful. Like classic Christmas, eat your heart out. Really, really beautiful. And in addition to those, now I wanna talk about this. I'm gonna have to insert B-roll of this, but online, it said that this was gray. This finial ornament, and I love finial ornament. It's plastic, I believe it's 10 inches. They're originally $8, they were buy one, get one half off. They called this gray, so I got excited. And then I was like, maybe from the picture online, it looked like it may have been like pearl. This is iridescent. I'm seeing pinks and blues and greens and yellows and orange, oh my. I'm seeing all of the colors in these. So I ordered 6, and I don't like them. And you guys know usually like I keep stuff like, I'm like, oh, I can make it work. Maybe on our daughter's tree, which I didn't show you guys. I'll pop in a picture of Gianna's tree. Maybe I'll put these on her tree, but probably not. Maybe I will, I don't know. But I think they're gonna wind up going back to the store. The only thing is that I hate shipping things back. And the nearest at-home store is like 40 minutes away. And I don't know when I'm gonna get up there. Not a fan at all. Love the shape, love that they're plastic, but I don't love the color. So that's pretty much it for my little unboxings for the day. And there's no more Christmas stuff coming. Oh, I'm lying. There's ribbon. There's some ribbon for the bedroom tree that should be here in a couple days. And then we're gonna decorate the bedroom tree. But I wanted to tell you guys, here's the story time. Sometimes the plan is bigger than you, right? So yesterday, the office that I work for as an independent contractor, I get paid per patient, right? They called and said, hey, a lot of your patients are canceling. And I get it. We thought there was going to be a nor'easter yesterday. But yesterday, not today. So all these people kept canceling. And I was like getting frustrated, like, oh my God, it's messing with my money. And she's like, you kind of only have like 4 patients with 2 studies each, right? And she's like, do you want me to cancel them? And I was like, and my initial thought was, I'm not coming in from 11 to 1:30, 2 o'clock. Just for these, like, you know, a few patients. And then I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead, keep it as is. I don't want to shake anything up. Let me do it, right? So I wound up going in, and one of the patients had a test that was not approved by insurance. And she's like, but I want to get it done, so I'll pay out of pocket. So her getting that test done put money in my pocket, right? So me still going in, I wound up getting a little seed, a little blessing from going in, right? And had I not gone in, I would have had no money at all, like from the day, versus me going in and getting a little extra money. So that happened, and then I had like an hour break between patients, and I usually tend to, if I have like a long break between scheduled patients, I usually wind up running to a store, get food, make returns. So I had to return that stuff at Marshall's today. On my way back, there's a guy that's like flagging me down, but I thought he was telling me as I was coming around the bend to like be careful because someone else was coming. So I kind of slowed down, and then he put his finger up like, no, come here. And I was a little apprehensive. He's smoking a cigarette, like, cause you could tell he's stressed. There's just a cloud of smoke around him, and I can't stand cigarette smoke. And I was a little apprehensive, but I pulled up and I was like, yes. And he goes, can you give me a jump? And I was like, I don't have jumper cables. I don't even know. I don't know. And he's like, no, I have jumper cables. The hood of his car was up and he had the cables already connected. I was like, I have to get to a patient right here in my office. And he's like, it'll just take two seconds. And I don't know. I was like, okay, I pulled over. First of all, after I agreed to help this man, I didn't know how to pop the hood on my new Mercedes. I was like, I don't know where the button is. I've always had pretty basic cars before this, and it's usually right next to like the gas thing. And I was looking, and all I see was my trunk button and my gas button. I didn't see anything for the hood. And he's like, I can show you. And I was just like, I don't want that smoke coming in my car. And I was like, just tell me where it is and I will pop it. And he showed me, I popped the hood. He did his thing, and I didn't realize that he was with his father, his elderly father and his elderly mother, and their battery died. And the mother and father were like, thank you so much. This means so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got it?
Perfect, buddy.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Happy holidays to you guys.
too.
Thank you. And I don't know, it just made me feel so good to help someone, right? Like to do the Good Samaritan thing. And I was just thinking that had I not gone to work today, I would have missed out on money. I would have missed out on the extra money. I would have missed out on money as a whole, right? Because I would have lost the money I made from the patients that did show up. Then I would have missed out on the extra money. But more importantly, I would have missed out on the opportunity to bless someone during the holiday season. And it felt so good, you guys. I just hope to do more good deeds throughout this holiday season and just in life in general, right? I think sometimes we're conditioned to just not help and to, and we operate in fear, because I was a little afraid at first. I was like, what does this man want from me? And, I don't know what's going on. And on the other side of fear, and I always tell my nieces and nephews, my sisters, my friends, on the other side of fear is something so beautiful if you just push through. And it wasn't even for me. I was just glad that I was able to be there for someone else in their time of need while it was a little chilly out and during the holiday season. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I think I'm done. I'm gonna go read my Kindle. I am a Kindle boy now. I'm all over Kindle Talk, and I'm obsessed. This is how mine is, of course, monochromatic. It would not be me if it was not designed like that. I just have like the David bust. I have David up there. I have the David eyes. I love cameras and films, so it's like an old school like film thing, an old school camera, a marble hand, vintage camera, and it has a little black and white New Jersey sticker right there because I'm from Jersey. So I'm reading The Christmas Party right now, and so far so good. I'm loving it. Since I got my Kindle, I think I've read since October. I'm on like my 7th book. I'll pop in the books I've read. I started with, before I read these on audiobook, because I think I purchased them. So I first started with The Husband's Secret. I did The Housemaid. And then I got my Kindle because I was like, I'm not gonna get the Kindle unless I'm noticing that I'm reading. So I but I read those 2 books, and then I said, all right, I think I'm like liking this reading thing. So I ordered the Kindle. Since I've had the Kindle in October, I'm gonna pop these up on the screen, but I will also tell you, I read The Last Flight. I read Verity. Verity is very, very good. Verity is amazing. The Silent Patient, I read that. That was good. Love Mom was very good also. I read The Coworker by Frida McFadden, which was, it wasn't horrible, but I think I need a break from feeding McFriday books. And I started one book called His and Hers by Alice Feeney. My friend Dee, who's in our little work book club, she reads super fast. She's on that, but I had already started The Christmas Party. And then my other girl, Brandy, was like, well, I'm gonna read The Christmas Party with you. So I'm trying to blow through The Christmas Party tonight. That's what I'm going to read as soon as I turn this camera off. It's about 200 pages and I'm at like page 100 almost. So I feel like I can blow through it tonight. And then I'm going to get to His and Hers tomorrow and hopefully for the weekend. And that is it. We have some fun stuff coming up this weekend for Vlogmas. I have a special guest who is a friend to the channel who will be in town. I took off Friday and Sunday, so I'm off for 3 days and it's gonna be a good time. So stick around and thank you guys so much for rocking with me during Vlogmas, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.